Good morning, everybody. I'm sitting here on Tuesday doing my pre-market work here. First thing I want to do is read off the list of things to keep an eye out for today. Where's the trap traders? Where are they trying to get out? The big thing that I'm trying to put a lot of focus on today is paying more attention to the daily chart. So the daily chart shows four things. It shows how it acted on other gaps, shows how it acts with support and resistance, what does the volume look like for trend support, and watch for profit taking patterns or short covering patterns. Check the price action before the last close for the gaps, and low volume is an exit indicator. Okay, so this HDS here, gap down 6%. Looking at the daily, it looks alright. I guess lately it's been kind of consolidating, slightly kind of pulling back from its highs here. You can see we had the huge volume here, so this is what I'm thinking about whenever I'm looking out for the profit taking and the short covering. So what I'm wondering is if this huge candle here for the volume, let's check and see if there's any news on that. When was that? That was the 31st. Nope, no news on it. And today it had worse earnings, so that's why it's spiking down. But what I'm wondering is if these were a whole bunch of shorts right here, and what I'm wondering is if they're going to look to take profits after this huge gap is going to happen, because we're breaking below some supports here, going below the 200 EMA. I'm looking at the pre-market here. I'll probably take it for a gap short. I still do like it. I'm going to end up taking it, but I just wanted to see a gap here, volume's a little higher. Had two huge moves up on not too much volume here, pulling back on even less volume, and then we had that huge spike here. I don't know what happened. A little bit more buying, minor pullback with the volume growing, probably in preparation for earnings. And then the last thing I want to check is what it looked like before the close. So you can see it's got the huge spikes here, few big green, few big red, kind of mixed in there. They had a big buy right at the open of the aftermarket hours, so I'm definitely liking this. I'll probably look to take it. I was gonna look to take it under 39, but obviously it broke through, so we'll see if it sticks there at that 38 and I'll end up taking it below that. I'd like to see a short little pullback here, maybe something up to nothing higher than the 40, hopefully nothing higher than the 50, but we'll see. The other one I was looking at, but I'm probably not going to take it because the SPY is headed down here. But it's this Thor, it's up on earnings. You see on the daily, it's got a long-term trend of an uptrend, but I guess lately it's been kind of pulling back and whatnot. Broke over the resistance levels here, right through 100. Sitting up here, probably looking to close the gap. Looking at other gaps here, had a huge sell-off there. Kind of a minor gap here, big volume on the minor, or the small gap there, and then just before today, had a bunch of buying in preparation for the earnings to see what happens. So what I'm thinking again is who's taking profits. I mean, I know all the shorts are definitely going to want to be covering over this 100, so they'll definitely be looking to exit out, probably push it even higher. But then we have the profit takers from these guys here too. So this is just something I'm going to keep an eye on. If nothing happens with HDS, I'll probably end up taking this one for a long. If I catch it in time, we'll just have to see what happens. But that is all I got for now. I'll be turning this thing back on whenever we get closer to the open. Alright, well, I'm sitting here looking at this, and all of a sudden this huge spike came down out of nowhere here. So instead of looking to take it short right at the open, instead I'm going to be looking to take it if there's a small pullback, and then I'll take it under the first candle. So that's what I'm hoping we see, because this thing came out of nowhere. I don't know if I can make it all. Yeah, that was all that red right there. Happened really quick. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Opening bell in a second. If it starts shooting straight down, I'm probably not going to take it. There it is. Okay. So I'm looking for throw here. I'll make sure I can get in if I'm not too slow. Stop loss is going to be right underneath here. Below this is 18. Alright, I'm risking about 40 bucks here. Oh. Ooh. And that is what happens whenever you are way too slow. Okay, I'm looking at blue for a reversal here, trying to take it under this 75, 7D mark here. Had a huge run up since the open. You can see the three big green candles here. It is a healthcare stock in the biotech. So what is the biotech? Healthcare is XLV. And looks like healthcare is actually down a little bit today, so this stock should be pretty good reversal here. Stop loss will be right at the 103 here. 103.05. And it's trading by the nickel.
LBS.
Had a big run up here.
FNSR.
Fairly decent pullback. Failed to move higher above the 103. So looking to get about a point out of it. Only 40 shares though, because my stop loss there. It's about what? It's about $1.25, $1.30. It's a pretty big stop loss.
Light.
I'm gonna change this here.
LBS. FNSR.
Bunch of reversals going on right now. There's not too much on the wall side of trades. Obviously the gap wasn't fantastic this morning. Definitely thinking if we see below this candle, all these longs will start selling off. Pop back up to 103, huh? Yeah, we'll see what happens. Too bad. Oh, okay, I didn't even catch it. I got in really quickly there. Looking to take FNSR short for the reversal play here. Stop loss will be 300 at the 11. That happened really fast. I wasn't even paying attention. It kind of started topping out here. Looked like a nice setup for under the break. There was a huge seller here at 27.10. You can see it kind of bounced off of it here. Tried to get in at 97, got 3 cents of slippage there. You can see some red candles growing here. It's a technology sector, so the tech sector is falling, Apple's falling, SPY was falling, everything was kind of matching up here. My only worry about this is that I might be a little too early on this. But I saw that 10 and I saw it setting up here, kind of broke through the whole number and couldn't break it. So I decided to go for it here. So you got a big seller there at 77 too, or 27. I've been watching some other stocks too for some reversals, and they've started to kind of top out and pull back a little bit here. Obviously there's no news, there's no nothing here. Daily kind of a downtrend lately, popping up. Just been nothing but moving up since the open. Kind of crazy. No news, no nothing. So let's see, if I got 300 shares, 17 cents away, it's a fairly decent sized stop loss. I'm risking about 60 bucks here. Yeah, I got some buyers there at 90. Alright, gotta make sure I'm buying. I'm covering, I'm not selling anything. I'm buying. So there was 15 cents, trying to get 15 cents out of it. I want to see it about the 80 here. Obviously it's got much more potential than that. Could see it around the 70, maybe even 60. Could even see it around here. It's coming back. Just gotta trust this one, let it go. Yeah, if we see it under this, what is this, 87, 88? It's definitely a great sign. Breaking under that candle would be huge. Here we go. There's the selling. Oh. If I'm risking 15 cents, I want to get 15 cents. So that's about $45. Okay, so I actually am risking about $55. Here we go. Look to take a partial. Still looking good, no reason. No reason to pull out just yet. I'll do some more. Sector's helping. This whole thing's industry too has just been flat or either negative, but it's just, this is the odd one out. This is just a strange one that's just popped up out of nowhere. Alright, anything in the 80s and I'll take some. I'm gonna try the buy half, see what happens. Buy half. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That was crazy. When did I get it? I got it at 80, so that's definitely good. Wow. Like me and everybody else was doing it there, huh? Shoot. This thing's popping up. Still nothing bad about it. Definitely like all this. 94. Yeah, I'm gonna move it up. Yeah, new high of the candle up here. The 15 is what? 91. On the ones, it's about 93, 94. Just want to check something though. I'm gonna let that FNSR run. This guy is looking pretty good though. Let's see what we got. No, I might miss it here. High of 74. 75 would be out. That might be a little too tight for me. Risking 30 to make 30. Could it go all the way back there? I don't know if I like this one enough. Because see on the daily, pretty solid uptrend. It's at its new, I guess, 52-week high here. Just struggling around the 60. Low volume. I don't think I like this one enough. Something's going on over here though. Yeah, I don't like this enough. Too low volume. Already failed to go higher. Something bigger should have happened here. You can see the volume's kind of dying out. I'll keep an eye on it, but I don't think I'm going to take that one. Alright, we are all the way in the 60s. Oh, low volume. I'll be looking to get out here. That's a pretty low candle here for the big move down. Kind of popping back, okay. I hate how light speed takes a little bit to show that. Alright. Any major move up here and I'll come out. I'll probably come out at 80. Fives look good. 15s look good. There we go. Got the high of 70. I think if we get into the low 60s here, 70 will be my new stop. 71. Might see some resistance here about the 40s. But other than that, there ain't too much. Volume's still kicking up. That's good. Put it in. Just lock it in. I'm already in a deep red hole. I don't want to get caught out anymore here. It's not taking me out. Alright, out at 71, $56 trade.